This tutorial is going to show you how you can use the Showbie app to support differentiation and feedback in your classroom. The first part of this tutorial will show you how to create a class. So if you open the Showbie app and then down at the bottom right choose the plus, you'll get this little window where you can create a class. So you'll need to give the class a name. And note, once you've added the name, the class code that's automatically generated. This is the code that you'll share with students when they join the group that you've set up. So I can click on the class that I've just created just by selecting it from the class list. That opens the class and allows me to set assignments. So again, you can click on the plus at the bottom to create an assignment. You need to give the assignment a name and you can set a due date and a due time for the piece of work that you're going to collect using this app. Once you've created the assignment, when you touch the assignment with your finger to go into it, you can see that it automatically creates a shared folder. And this is what you can use to share your differentiated resources with students in your class. So I'm going to start by creating a text note resource just by using the plus in the corner and selecting text note. I can then type my first assignment for this group. And when you finish typing, don't forget to hit the save button in the right and you'll see the text note appear in your group. Now you can also add files from your camera roll. You can add files from your camera roll that convert to PDF, and you can also add audio recordings. So this is an example of me uploading something from my camera roll. So that might be a screenshot or a photograph that I've taken. You can take photographs directly in the app as well by choosing the camera option. You can also upload resources from other apps. So I'm just going to go into Pages now, for example, and I'm going to open a document that I prepared earlier. You can hit the share button on the top right and then choose Open in another app. You then get this option for different file formats, and PDF does work well in Showbie because it allows the teacher to use the assessment tools to feedback to students. So choose the app you're going to open the piece of work in, which is Showbie of course, and then you get this menu to choose where you want to upload the document to. So I'm going to add it in this assignment 1 folder. So you can see now I've uploaded a text note and I've uploaded a PDF version of my Pages document. Now this is the student view, so when students log into Showbie, this is the sort of thing they'll see. They'll choose the plus on the bottom right and they can join a class by using the class code. So the code that was automatically generated in the first instance needs to be shared with your class. So they can then go into the group and into the assignment. They can see the text note and the PDF document that I've uploaded already as the class teacher, sharing the instructions. And the students have the option to upload their evidence here as well. So they get the same tools as the teacher. They can upload images from the camera. They can upload files from their photo library. They can upload files as PDFs from the photo library. They can upload audio recordings and also text notes. You can see me typing the text note on screen now. So I've attached my homework as an assignment from Keynote. So I'm going to just open the Keynote app, and students can upload work in the same way that teachers do. So they can upload their presentation that they've created in Keynote, for example. Once the keynote presentation is open, they can do the same thing as they did in Pages, hit the share button, choose open in another app. They then get the option for choosing file formats, so they can upload as a Keynote, PDF or PowerPoint. Again, PDF works quite well because it allows the teacher to use the assessment tools, which we'll see later in this video. So I've chosen PDF, and then the app I'm going to open it in is going to be Showbie. So the student then has the option of looking in the class and choosing the assignment which they want to upload it to. So in this case, I'm going to upload it into assignment 1. You can see the piece of work's just dropped in there now. So I've uploaded a Keynote document and a text note. I'm going to pop out of the student view now and back into the teacher. So this is my teacher classes on the left. So if I go into the training day class and assignment 1, I can see 2 students have joined my class, Victoria Brides and V Brides. So I can see what that student has uploaded so far. So they've uploaded a text note saying they've attached the work as an assignment from Keynote. I can see the Keynote that the student has attached. Now, because this is a PDF document, it does allow the teacher to assess the piece of work using the assessment tools in Showbie. So you've got the first tool, which allows you to have a look at the different pages. The second tool, which looks like a pen, allows you to annotate the piece of work. So this student hasn't completed examples of computers that are all around us. So you can also use the rubber, which is the third tool along. So if you make a mistake, you can get rid of it. You might use the pen tool to assess literacy. And if I just come out of that piece of work, you could also feed back to the student by using any of the other tools. So you could upload something from your photo library or an image, for example. You might have a sample piece of work or a sample answer to an exam question that you can photograph on your iPad and upload. The student could then assess the work against the example. You could feed back to students using the text note option. So this is what I'm doing now. I've put, "This is a great piece of work, Vicky, well done. Next time, try to complete the question." So I can save that text note and the student will be able to see that next time they go into the assignment. I can also feed back using a voice note. So this allows you to pre-record a message. So you could speak directly to the student and then save the audio recording. The student can press play and listen to that back at any point. The final part of this video is going to show you how you can add additional members of staff to your Showbie group. So that might be other teachers that you share in the class with or support staff. So I've gone in as another teacher now. I can hit the plus on the bottom and I can choose the join class button, and then using the class code that you've shared with students, I can join that class. Now, as the original teacher, I've gone back in as the owner of the class now. If I click the edit button at the top and choose the training day class, I can now see I've got 2 students and 2 teachers who have joined the group. So Victoria Brides is the owner, but the second teacher, Victoria Brides, is currently only a participant. However, if I select that member of staff, Victoria Brides, I then get 2 options. I can block the member or make the participant an owner.